Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry, the cat and the dog are playing. We just got a new little kitten, my brother did, and so they're playing in my bedroom. So I'm probably gonna have to get them out of here if they keep being loud. But today, you can probably tell that something's missing. I'm gonna be doing a foundation first impressions. I asked you guys if you wanted to see a first impressions or a review on my drugstore haul of this product, and you guys said first impressions. So this is the Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. This is definitely going to be too dark for me because I got this for my self-tanning shade and I virtually have like no self-tan on right now. So I know that the color is going to be off, but I really just want to try this out because I've had it for like weeks now, probably like over a month. And so I really want to try it out because I've been like trying other stuff out. So yeah, I really want to try it out. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So I already went ahead and moisturized my face, and then now I'm going to go ahead and go in with a primer. This is the combination that I've been using for like the whole entire summer and some like in May as well. So I first go in with the Maybelline Baby Skin, the Instant Pore Eraser, and I just go with this on like the areas that I need to hide my pores. So this would just be like on my nose, and then right down here, and then a little bit on my chin, and then like I really like to get my nose because I kind of got a lot of pores on my nose, and then a little bit on my forehead. Not that I have pores up there, but I go ahead and put it up there anyway. So like that. Really try to get my nose. So I go like that, and then I go in with the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer for the rest of my skin. So like my cheek right here, under my eyes, forehead, and everywhere else. If you can hear them, oh, you can see Tinsley. The cat likes to get underneath of my dresser and then like paw, like bring her paw out to try and get Tinsley, and so it's so funny. I don't know if you can see him over there in that little corner, but they're playing. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go in with my beauty blender on this side, and then I'm going to go in with a brush, if I can find it. Then I'm going to go in with the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush on this side. But I definitely think, oh yeah, this is going to be too dark. Can definitely tell. But it really, like, I don't know, it was really interesting to me that it said soft matte hydrating foundation, because usually, like, if it's matte, it's going to be, like, drying. This is definitely, like, a weird kind of texture. It's, like, more of, like, a moussey texture than anything. Like, it's not, like if you've ever used the, Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, it's, like, nothing like that. That's like kind of runny, where this is like definitely like a moussey feel, which is weird. Definitely different than any foundation I've ever used. It's probably similar to like the Maybelline Mousse foundation or Dream Mousse or something like that. Something like that. Okay, so let's go in with the brush on this side. I may have to put a little bit more because I hardly got any on this side. It's like very moussey. Very weird. Okay. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with the brush on this side. Not my color at all, but it will work. It actually doesn't look bad though, like the color though, because it kind of matches my neck a little bit, because my neck is not the same color as my face right now. So far I really like the brush side. It is not my color. I don't know if you can tell that much on camera, but like looking in the mirror, it is, you can tell it's like a little bit darker. but it's not as bad of like a color difference as I thought it would be. So this may be too light for my like self-tanner shade, in all honesty. But so far I really like the way it looks with the brush. So let's go in with the Beauty Blender, which mine's super dirty. So far I can already tell that I like the brush side so much more than the Beauty Blender side. Yeah, like so much so I'm going to have to put a little bit more on and then go over it with my brush. Yeah, this is going to create like a very, very sheer coverage, and it's going to soak up quite a bit of product, because I can definitely tell like a huge difference from like the coverage on this side to the coverage on that side. So I'm going to have to go in and put a little bit more on this side and go over it with my brush, because the Beauty Blender is going to soak up a lot of product from this. So yeah, so far I'm actually really liking it. Like I said, it is a little bit different. It matches my neck pretty well. It just doesn't match my chest, because my chest is extremely white right now. So this may not be very good for my self-tanner shade, but it'll probably be too light for that. But so far I'm actually really liking the way it looks. I don't like it with the Beauty Blender though at all, because it soaked up so much product and it kind of didn't really want to like blend it out really. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to smear it, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't like it with the Beauty Blender, but with the brush, it's really good with the brush. I like it. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my concealer. For my concealer, I'm just going to be using the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer for my blemishes, and then the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer for my dark circles. So I'm just going to go in, and this is what I've been using the whole entire summer. So I'm just going to go on all my blemishes, well, around my nose, to get a lot of redness, and then any spots I want to cover up, my veins, because I have like super prominent veins on the side of my face, and it looks so weird. And then I'm going to use my Beauty Blender for this, because this is just what I always use. Even if I do use the brush for my foundation, I go ahead and use the Beauty Blender for my concealer, because I just kind of like the way it looks. Then I'm going to go in with the other concealer, and I'm going to put this on my dark circles, and then I'm kind of going to highlight with it as well. I kind of just like make like a triangle type thing underneath my eyes. And then again, I go around my nose, even though I just did that. I go on the top of my nose, right here, and then I create like a little thing up here on my forehead. If you're not careful with this concealer, it can crease underneath like your eyes. Sometimes if I put too much, it'll crease underneath there. But for the most part, I really like it, and I really like the coverage it gives. It just can crease if you put a little bit too much. Like that. And then because I've been doing this almost every single day, I'm going to go ahead and do it now. I'm going to take the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Cream, and I'm going to take the bronzer in here. I got a cracked freaking mirror. I don't know how that happened, but somehow I cracked it. And I'm going to cream contour. So I'm going to go in with, hold on if I can find the brush. So I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. Angled Foundation Brush, and I'm just going to contour with this. Because like I said, I've been doing this every single day, so it's kind of So I might as well go ahead and do it and see how it wears with this foundation. So I put it all over here on my thing right there. And then I go in with the e.l.f. concealer brush, and this is how I do my nose. I just do a little bit of it. Like that. And then I go back in with the Beauty Blender to blend this out. And I really like this bronzing like little duo. I typically don't use the blush, I just go in with like a powder brush. But I don't know, I just don't really like cream blushes because for some reason they just look weird on me. Sorry if you hear my phone. I better turn that off. Didn't realize it was on. So that's how I do that. And then to set everything, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Translucent Powder. I talked about how I didn't like this, and I really don't like it that much, but it's been working for me. Like, I don't know what it is, but like, with certain foundations, it won't work at all. Like the L'Oreal Lumi or whatever. But so far, it's been working with the foundations I've been using, so I'm going to try it with this foundation, and we'll see. Because it's like cheap compared to like the expensive ones. Relatively cheap. I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm just going to use this for like under my eyes. Usually I do this first, but for some reason I completely forgot. I like to really set under my eyes so that doesn't crease the concealer. Because I've never had a problem with any concealer creasing on me except for that one if I put too much. So you got to be careful. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back. Okay guys, I am back with my finished makeup. Also, I have to say that I've been using this, the Rimmel London Kate Moss Golden Bronze like contour kit type thing with blush, contour, and then a highlighter. And I've been loving this, like I really have. It's bomb. But anyway, I'm sorry if you can hear Tinsley. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay, so I finished my makeup. My hair looks like shit. Just ignore it. Please, just ignore my hair. It looks awful. But anyway, so far I'm actually loving this foundation. It looks really good on the skin. I mean, like, you guys know that I have extremely dry skin, and it's like not attaching itself to any of my dry patches, like at all, which is actually pretty cool. The only area is like right here where I have like this little, like, I'm allergic to cats, and so I get like a rash if like I touch them or anything. And so I have like this little rash right here where I woke up from a nap and she was like laying on, like up against my face. And so now I have like a little rash right here from where she was like laying, like not laying but like touching my face. So now I have like a little rash right here, which I've been taking like medicine for it. But anyway, that's the only area that like looks bad. Like it looks a little bit, it doesn't look bad, it just looks a little bit cakey. You can tell that there is like a little rash there, which, I mean, you're going to tell that with any foundation that you use. But yeah, so far I really like it. Like, it's not attaching itself to any of my dry patches, which usually never happens. So I'm actually pretty impressed so far, in all honesty. So I like it. So I'm going to go ahead and wear it for a couple hours, and then I will check in with you guys. So I always forget to tell you guys the time, but I've had it on for about 3.5 hours, And so far, this is what it looks like. I'm actually like a humongous fan right now. It actually looks really, really good. I'm digging it like a lot. It doesn't even look like it's not even attaching to any of my dry patches whatsoever. It's looking really good. I'm impressed with it so far. So I'm gonna wear it for a little bit longer, probably about 6 hours, what I'm gonna try and aim for. And I will let you guys know what I think at the end of the day. Okay guys, so I have had this makeup on, this like foundation on, well, and my makeup too. I actually like ripped lashes off because I could not deal with it anymore. So I've had this on for about 7 hours almost, and I have to say I really, really like it. There's only one area that got a little bit cakey, minus like the little rash spot. It kind of got a little bit cakey right here, not on this side, but just on this side, which I put my concealer there too, so maybe that's why it got a little bit cakey. But so yeah, I definitely give this a thumbs up because it looks really good so far. So I really like it. I mean, you guys know how dry my skin is and like how many like foundations leave like cake up on my dry patches, and this didn't do that. So I definitely give it a thumbs up. So check it out if you haven't already, because it works, and it's like a really nice summer foundation in my opinion, since you're matte, but it doesn't like make your skin really dry. So thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Bye guys.